Hey guys, and welcome back to FIFA 19 Career Mode Youth Edition with Morecambe FC. We start off this episode with the first game in January. It's a Tuesday. We just had 3 games in 2 weeks. We had 2 short games, one on the 26th of December on Boxing Day, and then we had another one right on the 29th. And then we have a quick turnaround. We come back January 1st. So we're going to deal with a lot of fatigue issues. This lineup is just pieced together. We don't really have the depth, but we have to try and put it together so we have as little fatigue and as good as stamina as we can possibly. So we're going to have Mpiba, Adebola, and Brinko across the back. We're going to have Cuddy, Kerr, Banks, Daniel Kerr, and Okora along the middle with Tavares at the central forward position, and then Menez up front as the striker. So we stay in the 3-5-1, but we try to piece it together so we can have as much stamina as possible. So hopefully we can just fend off Carlisle United, who's right in the middle of the pack. Hopefully we can get a draw and move on and grab a point from this game on the 1st of January. And then we can add some players in. Hopefully we can get some good players off the scouting from the 3 different countries in their final months. And we will get this game underway. At the Kerr, who gets it to Menez. Menez gets it in. Kerr right onto Okora. Okora launches it right at the keeper, and he just gets it out for a corner kick for Morecambe FC. Okora in a great position, just fires it. He just gets a hand to it and deflects it out. Kerr, interception to Cuddy, who gets it to Menez, rolls it on, blocked shot, fires it again. Kennedy along the edge of the box, lays it off to Miller, right back to Kennedy. Good passing from Carlisle United. And this is where we start getting a little nervous. He gets it to the edge of the box, delayed penalty, but Awazi's there to make the save. Oh, Banks taken down, no penalty. Carlisle United off and running. Gets it to Hope, who gets it on to Devitt. Devitt will take a long shot, but Cuddy's there and clears it. Time winding down, 3 minutes of extra time. Carlisle United gets one last build-up, but sends it wide of the net. Awazi takes it short to Brinko. Brinko on to Adebola. Adebola gets it to Kerr, and that will end the first half. Not a whole lot of action in this one. We go to half 0-0. Not a whole lot of shots for either side. Carlisle United did have a couple good possessions, and Awazi was there to make the save, carrying the team once again. Tavares right at the top. Gets it on to Kerr. Kerr launches it, and he'll get it. Daniel Kerr breaks the tie in the final minutes of the game, and we are up 1-0. What a strike. Needed to break down the defense. We finally got a little bit of an opening, and a strike from outside the box from Daniel Kerr, and his first start hits the upper 90 to break the tie. In those flashy yellow gloves, he puts it in. 1-0 Morecambe FC. Gets the cross. Adebola out. Banks. Back onto Kerr. Tavares tries to get it on, but a deflection leads it to Kerr. We get it right to Menez. Menez shoots just wide of the net. Could have made it 2-0, but can't put it in. Just puts it wide. Final minutes of the game, 2 minutes running down of extra time. Glendon gets the ball, rolls it into Bennett. Bennett gets it out wide. Gets it right to Little. And he tries to make a move, but that's going to be it. And we steal 3 points on the late goal by Daniel Kerr, his first of the season. 3 points for Morecambe FC. We play a pretty average game, but we played the strategy we wanted. We controlled the ball. We tried to not let up any goals. We tried to get 1 goal. We get a couple players in position, and we do steal a win here. 5 shots, 2 on target. 10 shots, 4 on target for Carlisle United. Split possession. Daniel Kerr comes out with the 9.0. Tyler Kerr, his brother, 7.1 from another mother. Ada Akora, 6.1. Taylor Green, a 6.2. Menez, the 7.3. Tavares, a 7.7. U-Boat, a 6.0. Cuddy, 7.3. Banks, 7.7. Awazi, 7.5. Branco, 7.5. Adabola, 7.6. Mpiba, a 6.7. So we come to the final spots on our... So we come to the final month of scouting in Saudi Arabia. We didn't get a whole lot as far as quality in Saudi Arabia, but we do have a couple players that look like they could be pretty good. We have Walid Qasim, who looks like a defender, $120,000 evaluation, 67-91 overall, with a potential to be 44 to 60 out of the gates. And then we have Abbas El Dal Harnani, who's going to be 55 to 73 overall to start with. Potential is to be 73 to 94. So it looks like he could even come into the first team and start for us right away. So we're going to sign him at 17 years old, and that will do it for us in Saudi Arabia. We haven't found much in England as far as homegrown talent, but we do have a few players that we'll bring in. We have Lewis Wilson, who's really low on the overall, but does have pretty good potential at 70 to 94, so we'll bring him in. And then we have Liam Allen, who's 74 to 94 potential, 43 to 57 overall. And we have Henry Carter, who's a 41 to 55, 68 to 92 overall, so we'll bring him in as well. And that will do it for us here in England. So we have our final month here in Sweden. We do have a few players that we'll bring in and a few more people we won't be able to pronounce the name of. We have Victor Magnusson, who's a 68 to 94 potential, but 39 to 55 overall. And then we have Jan Sorberg, who's going to be 41 to 57 overall, 66 to 90 potential. We'll bring him in as well. And that will... Do we want to bring in William Gustafsson? Low overall, 67 and 91 potential though, so we'll sign him and see what he does. And that will do it for us here in Sweden, and that will do it for these round of scout reports. So guys, we will send our scouts out to France, Croatia, and Italy. Again, for any, we're going to keep it pretty broad as we could really use players at any position. And remember, guys, if you want to send our scouts to any particular country for any particular position, let me know in the comments. Be happy to send them on the next round of scout reports. So here is our youth academy, and this is how it stands as of now. We have Stephen Adabola at a 75 to 81 overall. We have Dennis, Moses' cousin, out of Nigeria, a 72 to 80 overall. We're going to let him grow some more, though. We could bring him in for depth at center back, but as soon as Magnusson's back, I don't think he'll get the playing time. We have Henry Carter, the new lad from England, 68 to 92 overall. Liam Allen, 74 to 94 overall. Leonardo Castro, 73 to 79 overall for goalkeeper. Hugo Azevedo, 74 to 80 at left mid. And then we have Kasim Ahmed, who's going to keep growing. He's 54 overall, 72 to 92 potential off right wing. And then Walid Qasim, a central defensive midfielder, 54 overall, 67 to 91. And then Abbas Al-Dal Harnani, who's going to come into the team. He's 62 overall, potential 73 to 94, has great sprint speed down the edge, 79 overall, and good acceleration. I think he could be a good offensive threat off the wing, so we'll bring him into the senior team. And then we have Lewis Wilson, Central defensive midfielder, lower overall, 43 overall, 70 to 94 potential. William Gustafsson, 45 overall, 67 to 91 potential. Jan Sorberg, 52 overall, 66 to 90 potential. Victor Magnussen, 51 overall, 68 to 94 potential. So we're back here for game 2 of this episode. We take on Crew Alexandra, who are 4th in the table. We do make some changes. We put Henry in permanently at the center forward position over Tavares. We move Gomez in from the wing right next to Adebola in the middle. And we put the 17-year-old Aldal Harnani from Saudi Arabia on the wing. And we will get this game underway. Ainley in, and Bowery will get that cross in. Another goal where we take a freaking cross into the middle of the box and we just don't have anyone at all near him. And that will make it early into the game, 6 minutes in, 1-0 Crew Alexandra. Defenders fall into each other. Park takes a shot, but it goes wide. Adebola gets it into Park, who lays it off to Burns, who's trying to make a run, who gets Park. Can he get to the end of it? He can't before it's knocked out by Crew Alexandra. Adebola on to Burns. Spins, launches it, but Park is in the idiot. Yo, man, Park takes the ball in the chest and blocks what could have been a sure goal from Burns. Adebola to Gomez. Henry goes to Fuentes. Fuentes has the shot, but it hits the post, and he can't get the rebound in before the side netting. 2 minutes remain of stoppage time in the first half. Crew Alexandra builds it up one last time. They turn it over. We get it to Adebola, who's going to get it to Park, who just can't do anything with it, and that'll end the first half. One turnover leads to a goal. That's the only one. We go into half down 1-0 to Crew Alexandra. Burns gets it out to... holds it up. Out to Aldal Harnani. Lends it off to Burns, who leads it to Park. Park just wide of the net again. Another good position, though. Park wide to Aldal Harnani. Takes a touch. Oh, and the keeper just gets a foot to it before it goes out. Burns out to Fuentes, who holds it up. Looking for someone in the middle. It gets Henry, who puts a good shot on, but the keeper's right there to save it. Burns gets it to Henry. Henry gets space, fires it off the top corner post, and it goes out.
Some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play. Well, it might be a good idea just to get a fresh player on and cement their position as they...
Right back to Henry. Henry in the box, get it to Fuentes. Oh, but he's offside. Fuck.
Offside call, Alan, I must say, it is the most difficult thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant has got eagle eyes.
Well, I certainly wouldn't want to do that job because the speed that players move now, as it turns out, what a great call.
Makes a challenge here.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker.
Wonderful chance! Threw everything behind that shot and frustrated that it wasn't quite on target.
Well, if he keeps getting in those kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
A reminder that the reserves are in action tomorrow. If you'd like more ticket details,
Right into the middle. Park lays it off. Quick to Henry. Henry shot blocked out for a corner for Morecambe FC.
And in it goes.
Fuentes header over the bar.
Too high.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance. I think he would have took that away.
Green. Working hard just to see maybe a sight of goal. Oh, very easy for the goalkeeper there. 20 minutes of the 90 still to
Gomez. Out to Eldal Harnani.
support as they build this attack. Throw in here. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Who and when.
And oh, fuck you.
Whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up.
Oh, he's so capable from this distance, Martin.
And that's a pretty comfortable save. Not the best set piece, but it was on target. And Green.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Anabola gets it to Gomez. Into Henry. Henry tries to get behind the defense. Can't. Oh.
Clears the danger. It's a good place to win the ball here.
Gomez slides it into Henry. Gomez gets it in the middle, drives it low, and it's in. Park ties up the game in the last minutes. What a shot. Gets a good pass and just drives it low on the ground. Can't get it to the keeper. What a goal. We needed that one. Had a lot of offensive shots. Gets it to the middle. Right in there. Keeper doesn't ever see it. The quick pass from Gomez. Lots of trash. Oh, and it even takes a deflection off the defender and into the net. Another goal for Park on the season, and we tied up 1-1. So we're going to bring on Tremblay and Tavares for Henry and Burns to try and get one last goal. We only have about 7 to 10 minutes left in this game, tied 1-1. Stoppage time. We get one last rush. Oh, Tremblay tries to get it to Fuentes and can't get it wide. Quick turnover. Bowery holds it up. Adabola there. And that will end it. We end 1-1. We had a really good offensive game. We put a lot of shots on. Seemed to make some improvements there. But one little turnover and Crew Alexandra is able to capitalize. We have 12 shots, 5 on target. We even hold most of the possession with 53%. Lucas Park ends the game with an 8.5. Colin Henry a 7.2. Jordan Burns 7.3. Austin Awazi 6.7. Cabral 7.3. Branco 7.3. Cruz a 7.6. Gomez an 8.4. Tremblay a 5.8. Aldal Harnani in his first game a 7.0. Adabola 7.4. Fuentes a 7.3. So here we are in our third game of this episode against Exeter City. We come away with a tie where we probably should have won. We had a lot better offensive game last game, so hopefully we can keep that trend running. You got the rain coming down with Exeter City coming out on the road with those beautiful, beautiful black striped socks. Players to watch, Jaden Stockley, the #1 goal scorer in the league. So hopefully we can contain him on defense. Hopefully they don't do a lot of crosses, and hopefully he won't head them home against us, which seems to be the problem every single game lately. We just always let in the defender behind us and always get that cross in. So hopefully we can defend that. Awazi, the main man, who's been holding this team together, will try to get us another 3 points against Exeter City. And we will get this game underway. Boateng. Forte gets it past Gomez to Stockley. Boateng back up the middle to Forte. To Taylor, here comes the cross. No, Branco will break it up. Fuentes out and running.
At the opposition with pace.
Gomez gets it. Park out wide to El Dahani. Shot blocked.
They've been remembering that first game between the
Burns pulls it
two
back
sides,
to Park.
which was a fantastic draw.
To
Since it
Burns.
happened,
To Henry, who gets in behind the defense. Tripped up, but no penalty. Oh, he should have just gone down, and we would have had a penalty right in the box. Could have had a shot at scoring the goal. Controlled by Henry, who gets it to Burns. Burns fires, blocked, gets another shot, but goes wide. And the pressure's been on for Morecambe FC. We keep getting a lot of shots, but just can't find a shooting lane to get it past the defense. In the final minutes of the first half, roll down. 2 minutes of extra time. Sweeney out wide. Gets it into Stockley. Stockley back out to Sweeney. Sweeney gets in the cross. Awazi punches it away. Has to get back up before the shot goes off, but it goes wide. And we will end the first half. Awazi will just boot it deep.
well off target.
And then we will go into the first half. Tied 0-0.
And there is the half.
Lots of pressure from the team. Unlucky to get many more shots on target. A lot of them blocked by Exeter City. So hopefully we can get that back and get one of those through past the defense and past the keeper for a goal and take 3 points.
All through half time, it is relentless. I just wonder how much more the pitch can take.
Park gets it out to El Dahani to start the half. El Dahani holds it up. Looking for Fuentes in the middle.
Oh, charged up. Well, they're building steadily.
Boateng steps around the defense. The header's in. Off the post. Cabral there. Clears it. Boateng's there again. Branco with the clear.
Slide tackle.
Oh, and Gomez gets it.
Been a penalty.
And we will survive heavy chances by Exeter City. Really the first that they've had. And we turn the ball over again. Law gets it to Stockley. Stockley.
Corner to cut.
Cross Branco out for the corner. Henry. Oh, yes. Yes, Tremblay gets it, but they're going to say he's offsides. Just in behind the defense. Gets the deflection off Henry's shot. And that could have been the game winner. We get very unlucky again against this Exeter City team.
Sweeney. Quatek. Shots on here. The goal at last.
What? What just happened?
And we've waited well over an
Awazi
hour.
completely ignores the ball going past him.
Likely that have done it. And maybe they will use
How
this
the hell did this happen?
to win now, but they will expect the opposition to
And
come
we
back
go
out
down
and
1-0 in the final minutes. Just a long chip.
should be the deciding
Just a
coming
long
so
chip.
late in
And
the game.
Awazi just watches it. He just watched it. I can't believe that just happened. Just... Nope, didn't even put his arms out. Didn't want to make the save at all. And we go down and we're going to drop 3 points because FIFA wanted their goalies to not try when it got close to the post.
Well, this could be
Oh,
last chance to salvage something.
and that'll be it.
There is the final whistle.
We go down 1-0. We should have gotten at least a tie, but
Would have been called off, really. They
FIFA
played it.
glitches and doesn't want us to win. And Awazi just lets in a goal by completely hitting his head against a wall.
One of the better performances
Gotta
of
check
the
him for concussion after the game because there's no way he lets in that goal for any other reason. We go down 1-0 to Exeter City, drop 3 big points as they're really close to us in the table. They did have a lot of shots, not a lot on target. 11 shots, 4 on target for Exeter City. We had 3 on target, but a lot were blocked. Had a lot of opportunities. Adebola, 7.9. Okora, 5.9. Colin Henry, 7.7. Park, 6.3. Fuentes, 6.5. Jordan Bird, 6.9. Awazi, 7.4. Cabral, 6.9. 7.0 for Branco. Cruz, 7.1. Gomez, 6.4. Tremblay, 5.5. Al Daharni, 6.8. Atabola, 7.9. So we have a transfer offer for Daniel Core. He's a 49 overall. He really doesn't have much of a future with us, not great potential. He's going to take a long time to grow. So we are going to delegate this offer. We're going to try and get just a little bit more, maybe try and get 50,000 out of him. And maybe get 35 for him on the low end. We'll see what happens with him. We have a loan offer for Kleber Menez. We're going to let him go, see if we can get him some growth. We do have some depth, like we keep saying, at the midfield position, so I'm going to let him go and see if he can't go out on loan and then hopefully grow a little bit while he's out for the China squad. We do have an agreement for a U-boat with Limerick FC, so he's going to go for $45,000. And the Menez loan is rejected again. Again, seems like to be the same thing that happened last year in FIFA 18. Just can't ever move guys out on loan. It's always rejected for some reason or another. Just seems always impossible to move your youth players out. So we will end it here, guys. We go into the middle part of January. We're still in the transfer window, so hopefully we can move out a few more players, either get them out on loan or maybe get a couple of the real players sold again. But we do end in 11th position right now on the table, only a few points out. You can see how close it is. 38 points for us, and then 45 would put us into 5th position. So we do have some hope to get into that playoff still as we come to the end of January. We'll get on to it next episode where we have 2 games in January, and then we'll finish up the transfer window. But guys, I want to thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest videos are coming out. Also, make sure to leave in the comments where you want us to scout next after we get done with Croatia, France, and Italy. And then if you want to make any updates, Al Dahani, if you want to change his number, change his kit, change his boots, let me know. Be happy to make those changes for you. But until next time, guys, have a good one.